Ohayo, domo. So awkward. Alright, so today we're going to do top 10 animes. So we're gonna just jump right in. And number 10 is BlackJack by Osamu Tezuka. And if I'm not mistaken, he's also the creator of Astro Boy. This anime follows this doctor. He's really good doctor named Hazama Kuro, BlackJack. And he lived with a girl named Pinako, who he saved, and their doggy. So mainly, most of the episodes are just like him just like saving people with miraculous medical saves. And I remember there was even one episode where he was in the wild and operating on himself. So it was really nice to watch. The stories are actually pretty deep. Some of them are really sad. Some of the moments are funny, and it's really good to watch. So I hope you guys give it a try. All right, moving on. Number 9. Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-Kun by Izumi Tsubaki. Okay, this anime, there's no spoiler. Let's just say that last episode annoyed the shit out of me, pissed me off at the same time, but also made me laugh my butt off. This whole entire series is about a girl named Sakura, and she went and confessed to a guy that she liked. His name is Nozaki, the title character, and a lot of misunderstandings happen, and it's just like a short anime of slice of life of a girl following the girl who likes the guy but ends up being extremely close friends. And he is also a manga artist, a mangaka, and she like helps him out with all his manga stuff as well. It's good, it's funny to watch and all that. Alright, so if you guys want to, give it a check out. And now in number 8 is Naruto Shippuden by Masashi Kishimoto-san. It's Naruto. What is there else to say about it? I mean, Kakashi is in it, so yeah. And it all just started on the basis of this little boy who was an orphan, who was ostracized by his village because of what he had in him, that demon, the nine-tailed demon. And he just wanted, and he dreamed to become the Hokage. Yeah. And some episodes make you cry, some episodes make you laugh. I think that's more or less of all episodes, like quite a lot of animes that you watch, so it's really nice. Alright, now at number 7, we have Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles by Clamp. It follows a boy named Shaoran and a girl named Sakura. So Sakura has lost her memories, and Shaoran and her are traveling through dimensions with this magical dimension big ass mouth bunny rabbit named Makona, this magician named Fai, and the sword master Kurogane. He's my favorite character, in case you didn't realize. So it's very confusing. Like the first time I watched it, I was very confused because there was a twin of Shaoran and Sakura, and then Fai also had a twin, and then stuff happened, and then there was Frey Wanri, the bad guy, and he was very confusing. But then I watched it the second time and I realized, oh, okay. It's a very convoluted story. Like you have to collect memories and feathers, but at the same time you have to give up something special. And he's giving up like his memories for Sakura. And it's like, wow, there's a lot going on. Now moving on to number 6, Pokémon. Specifically XYZ, and Sun and Moon. I mean, I prefer like Pokemon Origins, like the one with like the red character and the blue character, instead of Ash and Gary. It was nice to watch like the characters that you play in the game and the characters you read in the Pokemon specials in the show, and like it was a lot more relatable for me in a sense. But I mean, I love it. I've always loved Pokemon. It was the first game that I've ever gotten hooked onto. It was also probably one of the first animes I watched as a kid. And then I have a lot of favorite characters. There's Norman, Professor Kukui, Professor Burnett, Professor Sycamore, Professor Oak, Brooke. Then there's also the bad guys, like Giovanni. The guy's awesome. He's a very bad guy, but he's awesome. Archie, Maxie. Like, I like mostly the comic book characters, but the anime characters have also been a lot more better compared to last time. And it's really nice to watch them like grow. If you've got like kid brothers and sisters and you want to like show them the world of Pokemon, yeah, go ahead. It's getting a lot more better, I suppose. Although Ash still is 10 years old. Moving on to number 5, it's called Mahoutsukai no Yome, or in English version, it's called The Ancient Maguses by Kore Yamazaki. So it's a sort of fantasy mystery thing. So it starts off with a girl named Hattori Chise, and she is sort of selling herself as a slave in an auction, and she was bought by a man named Elias Ainsworth. He's actually, if I'm not mistaken, a Wendigo magus. He's just trying to give her a better life. And then, you know, you watch their relationship go throughout the anime. You watch them go against bad guys, lose control, learn things. The animation is beautiful. The story is really, really nice. And there's also the spin-off series about Chise when she was younger. You can watch that as well. And yeah, it's just a good anime to watch. The manga is still ongoing, so I'm hoping for a season 2 with the one where Chise goes to magic school. Not Hogwarts, but a magic school. Alright. Now, number 4, Mushi-shi, says by Yuki Urushibara. Supernatural slice of life. It follows the main character Ginko, who is sort of like a exorcist type kind of character, where he travels around and like protects people from any sort of bad supernatural creature, yokai, ayakashi problems. In the later seasons, you actually see parts of his backstory. It's a very chill anime, and you learn a lot from it as well. Anyways, go watch it. It's good. It's scary, it's nice, and it's good. Alright, at number 3, Assassination Classroom. The genre for this series is a sci-fi. There's an alien who blew up the moon, comedy, and it's school life. So in general sense, it's just following the students of class 3E, worst class in the whole entire school. They were the worst class of the worst. They were like, this is the school campus, and they had to hike up a mountain to reach their campus, which was made of wood and all that, and just decaying. And then this big yellow tentacle creature who blew up the moon just came and decided to teach them to become assassins, so they could kill him at the end of the year, and to teach them their second weapon, to teach them to become good people. And it's actually pretty good anime to watch. My favorite character is Karasuma Sensei. He's actually pretty cool. And then Koro Sensei, and a lot of characters in that. They have the one computerized classmate as well, so it's really good to watch. Yeah, it's funny, it's sad, it's exciting, it's drama, it's adventure. Number 2, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Not the first series, the second series, the Brotherhood, the one that followed the manga. This one is an action military sort of anime. The story follows Edward Elric and Alphonse Elric, who are 2 brothers who are trying to get their body parts back. Alphonse his whole body, and Edward his arm and his leg, because he sacrificed that to save his brother, whose body was taken when they tried to resurrect their mom with alchemy. There's a lot of things going on, and it's also one of the animes that like I've seen the same guy die like 3 times, and it's really sad. And there's also that kid who got turned into a chimera. That was sad, but it's good. It's funny at times as well, so the humor is there and everything. And my favorite character is the Flame Alchemist Roy Mustang. And Rizzo Hawkeye. It's family, it's action, it's adventure, it's science and magic. It's the law of equivalent exchange as well. Like, you cannot have one thing without replacing it with something of equivalent value. And so before I give my number 1, as per the same as the previous episode, I think you guys could have probably guessed it already because I've been drawing it over here. I'm going to give a few shout-outs, bonus shout-outs. One is going to be Gintama. I like watching Nodame Cantabile. It's a music romance kind of love story anime. Alright, now going on to my first favorite anime. Since I watched it, it's done! Nyanko Sensei. That's Nyanko Sensei from Natsume Yuujinchou. So Natsume and the Book of Friends. So this one follows Natsume, who is a boy. He's an orphan who has been passed around throughout a lot of his relatives because he has the ability to see ghosts, and he reacts to them like when they scare him. So he gets scared. You know, he's a kid. He gets scared. He's a kid who can see ghosts. People around him always thought that he was a liar, a freak, someone who was weird. So he was passed around until he finally reached the place where lived with the Hasegawas. So you get to watch him from the beginning of the first episode where he met Miyako Sensei. His new friends that he meets, some of them who know he can see things and some of them who don't. Like it just shows the story of him growing up, and it's really nice. And then of course, since it's also a supernatural anime, there are scary episodes, especially the ones with the dolls. Those are scary. There's a Ju-on scene in it. Yeah, I hope you guys watch it. The list of anime is down below if you guys want to check them out. And yeah, that's it for this week. See you guys next week as well. Bye!